You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is Black Hollywood Live. Next, featuring intimate and in-depth interviews with Black Hollywood's next edition of stars and influencers. Black Hollywood Live. Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host for Black Hollywood Live, Next.
Welcome to another episode of Black Hollywood Live Next, where we talk to you about all the up-and-coming rappers, artists, musicians, all the people you need to know. I am your host, Megan.
Not just people, too. We do gadgets. We do the next big thing, period.
Right. Everything you
next.
need to know about.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cortez.
You're so very welcome. That's what.
I'm your host, Megan Thomas, and you can hit me up on Twitter at MegScoop. And who are you, sir?
I am your boy, Cortez G. West. Welcome back to another episode, people. I always miss you guys every week. I love it.
I know.
Because you guys in your comics goes here, man.
Warms
it goes
your
here.
heart. Not your mean ones, though. No, just like so yes, make sure you follow and subscribe to us on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com/Black Hollywood Live. There's 15 shows. Oh, you're so sweet. What is this? Oh, you fixing my hair? Thank you. He's so sweet. Look at this little chocolate drop. So yeah, make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe to Black Hollywood Live. Also, there's a ton of other shows that we do here on this network. Check them all out, and make sure you also subscribe to our podcast on iTunes so you can hear all of these wonderful interviews that we do every single week.
That was a lot.
It is.
You gave them too much info in one time.
I'm sorry. I mean, but if you want to
just
follow
rewind
us,
it back, guys.
There you go. And as always, we always have a hot guest every single week. Always. This week is no different. He is a Grammy Award-winning artist, singer, songwriter. The man is thebomb.com. Give it up for Timothy Blue. Timothy Blue!
You scream for yourself? You scream for yourself, bro. That's how they be when you're on stage, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
What was the first time you heard girls screaming for you? What did that do to you?
I was actually in an awkward situation because the first person that ever screamed for me was my sister.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
So were you just like,
self-explanatory.
Or were you just like, yeah, thanks, sis?
I was like, I was shocked. She scared me.
She scared you?
Yeah.
But now it prepped you, so you're ready for all the screaming fans reaching for you. Well, as we do with every show, we talk about what's hot and what's next in the world. This week is no different, and it is February. What is February, Cortez?
Black History Month.
Yeah.
It is. Woo, it should be an entire year. But since the United States only sanctions this month for us, we're going to talk about some stuff going on with Black History. So today, I think the person that is important, somebody we should remember, is George Washington Carver.
Who?
George Washington Carver. This man with this fancy mustache here.
Who is that?
George Washington Carver was an agricultural chemist, and the thing that which I did some research on him, he's pretty interesting. He found over 300 uses for the peanut. He also found over 100 uses for soybeans, pecans, sweet potatoes. And he basically changed he was revolutionary when it came to farming in the South. Mm-hmm. Back then, I think farmers typically just did one crop, and that was cotton. Mm-hmm. And he taught them, cotton depletes the soil, so every few years you got to use a different crop that will replenish the soil. So that was the peanuts and the pecans and all this stuff. So in addition to that, he only had 3 patents, even though he found about 300, 400 uses for all these things. He only did 3 patents. So when people asked him why, he said, because God gave me these ideas, why would I charge anybody for it? I was like,
that's
ain't
amazing.
That something?
Well, thank you for the peanut butter.
No, he didn't make peanut butter.
Come on.
He didn't
make it, but still, thank you for the idea that someone got it.
But he made things so he helped some of the recipes that he, put together, which I thought was fascinating. Bleach, buttermilk, linoleum, fuel briquettes, ink, instant coffee. All of these things he found new recipes for using pecan, soybeans, peanuts. It's amazing. Bleach.
George Washington Carver.
Ding. And that is your Black History moment on Black Hollywood Live. Next. So let's talk about some casting news. Have you guys been watching Empire on Fox?
Yeah.
You heard about it?
Yeah.
You've been watching it?
Of course, we had V. Bozeman last week.
I'm just saying, that don't mean you watched it. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So So Empire is a new hot show on Fox. Director Lee Daniels, and so Diddy's son Quincy Brown is supposed to be on the show. He's supposed to be guest starring, but Diddy deaded that and said absolutely no way, he can't be on the show. And the reason why is because of music rights. So we know Timbaland is the musical director of the show, and the way they work it out apparently is that everybody that appears with their music on the show has to sign over some of the rights. And so when Diddy heard this, he said absolutely not. He made a big stink with 20th Century Fox and said, make an exception for my son or he won't be on there. And they said no. So he said, well, Quincy, sorry, your dreams of becoming a star on TV are going to have to happen later.
I was going to say, like, that's not, I mean, Empire don't really need him. So sorry to say that, but I mean...
Well, what do you think? Do you think, okay, is that legit? If somebody offered you a part and said, yeah, we just need a couple of the rights to your song, though, would you do it?
It really depends. No, I wouldn't do it.
She's like,
You wouldn't do it. So you think what Diddy's doing is legit?
I think it's very legit. I think you set the foundation for number one, your child.
Right.
Especially in this business, like you just can't just put all your eggs in one basket. Like that was a great idea actually.
Okay. What about you?
I mean, I wasn't checking for him in the first place. So
what if it was your music?
If it was my music, of course. I mean, but it's not my music.
Okay, well.
So he's speaking from a person that writes songs as well, and I'm speaking from a person that listens to the songs. So
okay, it's legit.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the next big thing, Cortez.
Of course, Ben on Next, we always talk about the next big thing, and to me, this is why we have him here. Is Timothy Bloom.
Oh,
you're the next big thing.
Oh.
God, I was watching some of your performances, and I was the one in my head, just playing
Right.
in my head. You know,
I know,
what I'm
I
saying?
said it out loud.
But dude, like the way I saw like 2 or 3 different other people in you, man. I saw like Stevie Wonder, I saw like Lenny Kravitz, like so many people in you, because when you perform, I kind of feel like you don't pay attention to no one in the room.
Right.
Oh, I pay attention.
It doesn't look
It
like
looks like
it.
you get lost.
It looks like you get lost in it, bro.
I get lost, yeah.
And I wanted you to perform today, but perform a little something. But do you do acapella?
We do? Yeah.
Oh, you do. Oh, you talking to your imaginary friend?
Yeah. Do we do
you
acapella?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, cool.
Well, we're gonna have to get you to do something, man. I need to hear that strong, because you did this one note, man. And I was just like, I want to do that, so I went in the bathroom.
And you tried it?
And
Tried to work out?
It didn't come out like I really wanted it to come out. So I was like, well, get in the shower and maybe it'll sound better.
no.
So I got in the shower and it sounded a little better, but
no, Cortez,
but still,
don't.
man, I gotta like give me something, because right now you have what single out?
Standing away. I'll do that.
Dope video, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, yes.
We'll talk about
absolutely.
that.
There it is right there, out far in the distance. I can see it so clear, it's what I've been missing. I'm like a rolling stone, it's coming down heavy, just to get to your love, baby. Yeah, you better get ready, 'cause nothing's gonna get in my way. The fire's burning, it's what I'm yearning, of running through harder days. You gon' need me like I want you.
Yes! You have such a soulful, like, you could like yell at me, but as long as you yell like that, yell like that, I will listen to that all the time.
So standing away, that video, tell us the story of that video. Because like you just said in your words, you was like, you would not let anything stand in the way of your love.
Yeah, I mean, with that video, I just wanted to kind of like be super simple, like just a love romantic type of situation where like I'm head over heels with the boss's girl.
Nah.
And you stole her.
Well, he was being a jerk.
No.
So I had to like be the superhero.
Lesson
Nice.
to all you jerks. Watch the video. You'll know what happens to you.
And how tall was she? How tall was she?
She's a little taller than me, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty girl.
Yeah, Alexis, yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah. How did you get Herbie Hancock in the video, though?
Well, Herbie, like, is just like a huge champion for me. And we sent over the music and stuff, and he gravitated to it, and he was like, whatever I could do, I want to be there. I want to, so whatever you need. I was like, so, Herb, would you like don't you just play my dad?
Right.
He could be my musical dad,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that's how that all happened. So like, I talked to him earlier today,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just really cool.
Was he like he was just like, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, well, he was like, I don't know, man.
No, it was an instant we shot that scene at his house
Oh,
actually.
really? So that's like, I mean, because he's playing the piano, he looks very comfortable. So
Yeah,
that's his own
all.
piano.
That's all him. Yeah,
Ah,
he was
nice.
doodling, as he would say.
Oh,
But
that's
standing
neat.
away, what made you wrote it?
It was me. I wrote that out in London with a producer writer by the name of Ed Harcourt and Charles Henshaw, and we did that record together.
Nice, but I mean, what started it? Was that someone else's story? Was that Charles' story?
So check this out. So I went out to London, and they have their sessions like early in the mornings.
Yeah.
And so I was the first one there, and Ed was like, "Hey, I got this track." Bam. And all of a sudden, so then everything just started like, you know, pretty much coming together at that moment. So I was pretty much the drive for that record for some reason, and I wasn't even doing it for me. Like, it wasn't like that type of situation. It was like, I'm just gonna go in and write some music, and that was it. But I just fell in love with it.
Nice.
It was like, it's just me. This is like, we gotta put this
Well,
record out.
you sing it like it's just
Right,
you, bro.
right.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Speaking of London, I know you have a London accent. Give me one.
A London accent? What?
Yeah, you got. I know you. It seemed like it's in there somewhere.
Dude, it sucks.
It seemed like it's in there somewhere, bro.
No, it's not there.
Oh man, but so you were discovered by Timbaland.
Yeah, Polo the Don and Timbaland. Yeah,
Nice. How was that meet and greet with Timbaland, man?
it was awesome. I loved him.
Like, how did that happen? Were you just like singing somewhere and they found you?
No, you know, my music, I don't know, like, if people just go on my computers and just like,
Hack your music out.
you know, it's like, it's weird, but it was so weird. I actually started dealing with Polo first because he hit me up. And it was like I need to meet this kid. Like, I want to, like, you know, do some stuff with him. And then like a few weeks later, Timbaland called me on the phone.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, right. I thought it was, you know, seriously,
call?
like one of those moments. But, and I don't know, it just really like came together. Timbaland, Jimmy Iovine, and Polo the Don, they, you know, we got in business together.
Well, let's get into you, man.
Yeah.
You want to get into you. Let the people know about Timothy Bloom because he's the
Yes.
next hottest thing, like the next
So,
hottest artist out there right now.
You were, you're the son of an army chaplain, right? Mm-hmm. So you lived everywhere.
Yeah.
Like Germany, Alaska, Oklahoma. What was the best place to you that
Alaska.
you lived in? Why?
What? In the cold?
I loved it. Like,
Really?
you know, I can look, you know, in the backyard and see moose.
And Russia.
like-
And Russia.
And the snow is just beautiful. It's a beautiful place, you know. That's where I got my first fight.
Really?
Mhm,
Oh,
was
no,
like,
you got to
yeah.
tell us what happened.
Yeah, tell me what
And
happened,
How old
'cause-
were you?
Well, this little
You like,
kid,
you
like,
clicked.
he was like just being weird, and like, I'm serious. And like, he tried to challenge me after school, and like, I just pushed him, and like, everybody was like, "Yay!"
That's not a
I
fight.
think he was like a bully.
No, oh, I was gonna say that's
And
a,
I stood up to the bully. It was just like it was like a strong push. It was like
You got.
it was like one of those.
Leave me alone.
How old were you?
I don't know. I think it was like
6, 7.
Yeah, around there.
That's when we start to realize that we can
Yeah, it's
defend
like you
ourselves.
can't bully me, dude. Like, calm that down. Like, you're not about to like. It was so funny in school. Like, I would like harden up my like abs. Yeah. No, and these kids would like just punch me in my stomach.
Oh, man.
And I'm like,
You
that's
still-
all you got.
You still,
Oh,
you still do that today, don't you?
No.
Like, come on, girl, hit me in my stomach. See, see how hard my stomach is. But speaking of a chaplain, I just learned what what a chaplain is today.
Now, let me tell you what he said, Timothy. So he's looking at our notes and our questions for you today. And he was just like, Army chaplain? I thought his parents were pastors. I said, do you know what a chaplain is? Pastor in the Army.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, with having a parent that's in the ministry of God, like, how can it come to, like, your music now? I mean, like, and not singing gospel music.
Well, you know, in that right, man, like, gospel's my first love. You know what I'm saying? From like, I like old gospel, like, you know, from James Cleveland, Clark Sister
Clark
gospel.
Sisters,
Yeah,
yes.
Like Rance Allen Group.
Pace Sisters.
Williams Brothers, you know, that's
Mahalia Jackson. That far back?
that.
Oh, really?
Yes, that
The real stuff.
that's what I grew up off of.
All
That's
that.
what I grew up on, and I just feel like even now, like when I'm doing the music or when I'm on stage, like it still applies, you know, because I feel like I'm singing the good news. And my dad, he's cool.
Could you stand church though? Like, were you one of those people that left church, sneak out of church?
You know, my church is like right here. Like I don't, you know, like I don't do the church. I don't go to the buildings and stuff like that. Like you know, sometimes if like my people, like my closest friends are around, like we'll have church at the house or at the
dope.
studio. Like it's like, you know, like my kids, what I'll do with them, like I'll open up the Bible every, you know, morning or so often, and it's like, bam, I'll just read like a scripture or whatever it is, just to keep them like on like a path of like.
Kids.
Praise him.
We didn't know that.
Yes. How many
I didn't
kids
know
do you
that
have?
either until I had them.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
Oh, how old are they? Are they like little?
No. Well. They're pretty much 8, 7, and 2.5.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you got the fun age.
Yeah.
Terrible twos. So, since you grew up in gospel, what was your favorite gospel song?
My favorite gospel song was
I don't know
so
that
many.
one. I don't know that one.
it's on the tip of my tongue, and I just sung it for my dad at a banquet I surprised him in Carolina. What was it? I don't even remember. I don't remember.
Oh, wow.
That's all
I'm being
right.
honest. I don't
That's
remember.
okay. It'll come back to you.
Come to you.
It's going to come back to you.
And I
That's
know you
guaranteed.
play a lot of instruments.
I
What
play
do
a few.
What do you play?
My first love was drums. And then I started playing piano, a little guitar, a little bass.
Did you play all of that in church? And were you like, oh, such and such is not here. Get on it. Get on today,
It
Timothy.
was either drums or piano.
Okay. And that was every Sunday.
Sunday, Wednesday,
The prayer
Thursday,
meeting, Bible study.
Saturday.
Revival.
Right.
rehearsal.
Men's meeting.
Hey, son, can you learn this song right now?
Did that
Just
annoy you?
forced.
Or were you like, okay,
I
it's
was
part of my life?
annoyed. As soon as I like graduated from high school, it was like, peace, I'm out.
I know, right?
Done. No more.
What's your
Outta
favorite
here.
one to play, though? Out of all the instruments. What's your
I
favorite
love playing
one?
guitar.
I can tell.
Why?
Yeah.
Come on now, that body on my fingers
I
like
know,
that.
right?
Ooh, she's so sexy.
But what about using your fingers for the piano? It's not the same?
It's all the same.
Damn, I can't take bro.
Right. Okay, so you began your career as a songwriter and as a producer for the legendary Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, Smokey.
How did that even happen?
A friend of mine, his name is Novel.
Yes,
You know
I know
Novel?
Novel. Yes,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
And Mickey Stevenson, his dad, when we were growing up, we grew up together. So he built us a studio in the backyard. It's like my closest friend, one of them. And so Smokey came by one day
Oh, wow.
and heard the music. And the rest is pretty much history.
Wow. What did you think when he comes in there and he's like, yeah, let's do some stuff?
What would
do
you think?
I would be like, thank you so much. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus.
No, you're not gonna say that. You'll be like, what? Is that Smokey? Am I dreaming?
Did he make you feel comfortable, though?
He made me feel like, even now, like I feel very comfortable in what I'm doing. Like you know, as far as being in my skin, he really taught me, you know, just don't worry, man, just write,
Right.
just go forth, just do it. So I'm very confident in what I'm doing now.
You enjoy writing more than actually performing the songs?
I was doing both.
Right, but I'm saying, like, do you enjoy writing your songs more than performing?
I enjoy performing the most. The writing part comes in spurts because I don't get up every single day to write.
Okay.
You know, I can't do that. When I do write, it's God given. Like it's like, okay, bam, here
Yeah.
goes the song.
Yeah.
But performing, oh my God, like I'll just stand in front of the mirror and just like,
Perform.
You don't need an
real.
audience.
Like Brandy in the bathroom. Just
yeah. I like to perform. I like to perform with the angels.
nice.
Nice. And so, of course, with all of this great work that you've done, you've gotten 2 Grammys.
Yes, bro.
You've been nominated. I mean, that's huge. You've done stuff for Neo, Chris Brown. When you won your first Grammy, how did that make you feel?
I didn't even know.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know, and they were like, "Yeah, you won a Grammy."
And what was the first one that you won?
That was Neo "Say It" on the "Because of You" album.
Okay. And you didn't. Who told you? Your
did.
manager? Oh, he did? And so then what did you think when he told you?
I was like, "Yeah, cool."
Just blah. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But what was the feeling, man? I know that to me.
It feels good. It's just like crossing over that threshold. Like you get ready to get your diploma.
Right.
Nice.
But did you ever set out to win a Grammy? I know some people who in their craft want to do that, but some people are like, if it happens, it happens.
No, I wasn't even thinking about it. Like that actual track, I was getting ready to trash and throw away.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know how these people get into my computers.
Are you emailing them to somebody by mistake or
No, a
something?
friend of mine, Chanel, SNL, she sent over the music. Oh, she was on tour with Neo. She used to dance for Neo, and she was just playing the music on the bus, and it was like,
Wow.
I need that. That's how it happened.
See, that's
And you said it was Say It?
Say it, yeah.
nothing
one
but
was
the
that?
Lord.
Which one was
It's a
that?
good song.
How does it go?
I'm not gonna sing it.
Your
in this
body whispering from under the sheets.
Oh, okay.
Say it.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Say it. Say
Yeah.
You better say it. No, you better say it, Timothy. You better say it. Okay, so you've worked with a lot of artists. Tell us about the most difficult session that you had with an artist.
The most difficult session is with myself.
Really?
Why
Why?
is that?
Because I'm just so hard on myself all the time.
Worst critic, yeah. Yourself is your worst critic. But I mean, like, how do you come out of that, though?
I think, what it is, I don't think you come out of that. I think it's, even like when I get on stage, I get nervous. I have to use the restroom every single time. Like, I go back and forth. It's like, oh my God, I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back. You don't come out of that.
Once you out there, it's
It's
a
good.
done
Once you're
deal.
out there, it's cool.
Okay, cool.
And then, so you're really big in the giving back arena. And so I heard that you work with some teens in Harlem, and you've had them, I think it's the Gospel for Teens Youth Choir, and you've had them as backup singers. What made you even think, like, I'm going to get these teens to sing for me?
Well, I think from where I'm at now with my career and just my life as a human being, like, God has just already set things up for me. And I wasn't looking for a gospel teen choir or nothing like that.
Right.
And, but when I started working with these group of kids, they were just amazing. They're really cool kids.
Well,
Did
what-
they ask you to be backup singers, or
Yeah.
did you say, you know what, I think
I
I
don't
kind of
even
want to?
remember how it went down. It just happened, and we started rehearsing, and it just became this really cool thing.
So then how do you pick who gets to sing backup for you?
I wanted to pick everybody,
But you can't.
but I can't.
So what do you do?
I just I say, hey, sing. Let me hear
Do you
your
If you
audition
feel it.
them?
If you
And
feel
then
it,
if you
huh?
feel it.
Yeah.
If the spirit is there.
I felt there was this one kid, he was playing the drums. He was awesome. And I felt really bad because it's like, I don't think this is going to fit. But I felt bad, but, I think you just, some people just have to, just say, let's just grow a little bit more before we,
Right.
And now he's like growing. You just can't sit there and say, hey, you're going to be great. You have to let them know, like,
Yeah, work on it.
dude, I'm going to throw a chair at you if you don't get these cadences right. Like, seriously.
Right.
Are your kids musically inclined?
My son is an athlete.
Okay. Is he like not into the music at all?
Oh my God. I was an athlete, so I think he's like late bloomer.
Okay.
But my youngest, she's like singing Frozen every.
Oh yes.
Not
I
Frozen.
think every child under the age of 5.
Frozen is
No, seriously. Like the whole soundtrack. I have to sit and watch.
The whole thing.
She made you sit down and watch it.
I have to.
Oh,
Daddy,
man.
I'm gonna put on the show. It's a show. You coming?
And you already know which
It's
one
at
it is.
7:30.
Oh man. Do you take them to shows with
Dress
you?
up and everything.
Oh God.
My oldest, yeah, they've been to a few shows, but I try to keep them away from that stuff
Okay.
because it gets a little wild.
What if they want to become singers like you? Would you encourage it or would you?
Yeah,
Just, okay.
I'll definitely encourage it.
Yeah.
I think it's a good. It's come on, it's art. It's creative.
Right.
So if they want to do it, go ahead. But we're gonna get the business straight first.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Well, speaking of working with people like Smokey Robinson and the kids for the choir, like who would you want to work with now? Who's that one person in your mind you're like, I really want to work with this person?
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle, you heard him, girl.
That would be an
love her.
amazing duo.
Why Janelle Monáe though?
Why not?
I mean, everybody wants to work. I want to work at her. I don't even sing.
She's amazing.
She is.
Even like I went on tour with her with Fun, and just her personality is just like she's just
very
so.
humble. Yeah.
It's just like I want to work with people that like are cool, and they like aren't letting the industry like take them for the loop and for the ride. You know,
Right.
it's like really passionate about what they're doing.
Oh, then I'm gonna be listening out for that. We're gonna put that in the universe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Janelle Monáe, Timothy Bloom, and then there's another person that you worked with that you got a little naked with.
Yeah.
Let's play that video, Steven.
Look at
We
me
wanna-
looking.
you know what this
Look
is.
at like that.
You know what this is.
See, like he looks so tall.
Look at you. Look at all this nakedness. Now, let me tell you, when I first saw this video, which is Till the End of Time with V. Bozeman, who we had last week, so check that video out if you haven't seen it. And when I first saw this, in 2011, right? This is when this came out, right? I remember going like this. You know, I was doing that.
Trying to see.
I was trying to see. I was trying to look down and see. Trying to see. They got your angles just right. How many takes did they have to do to make sure they didn't get your parts?
This is the edited version.
Oh,
So it was a lot.
with the
Were you
lights.
like, and V said you were like naked.
Y'all both were naked.
Yeah.
Huh?
You had your parts all touching?
I mean, we had like pasties on.
Yeah,
Look at you.
Yeah, she said that. She said she
Timothy,
had
you're a
the
freak.
pasties on. And, yeah.
No, I'm not a freak.
What made you get this idea to do this almost a D'Angelo-esque type of video?
Actually, we did that record like done, like in my home. Took us not even an hour. And a few months later, I just had this vision of us like actually spinning on a turntable as statues. Like so in
Nice.
post, we would be like these golden statues, and then the rest of the body would be flesh.
Right.
But when we got to the studio and we started shooting, it was just such
Right.
it was like we have to keep this. It was a 12-hour shoot.
Well, speaking of a girl, V, I'm not gonna say what she said, but I want to ask you, what describe your guys' relationship? What was your guys' relationship?
That's my soulmate.
She said the same thing.
She said, he is my musical soulmate. I said, okay, girl. That's a way to put it.
That was dope. I like that. So
Right.
did y'all come up with that together? Like when you go over here and say that we're gonna
You
say
say
that
that we're musical
we're gonna say
soulmates,
that.
okay? So we're on the same page.
No, the great thing about V is she is a angel,
She really,
and cause she was singing background for me, and I was like, nah, this is much more than this. We're gonna build this up a little bit, and I was like, you're gonna do this duet with me, and we're gonna be naked, and watch what happens. And then you see now, like she's on the Empire, like
Yeah.
she's blowing up.
she's doing her thing. Timothy did a good job with both you guys, I must say, man.
Thank
And
you,
she
sir.
did say that you protected her during that shoot. She was so happy that you were just very, like,
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I think it's very important,
right.
especially for her being a female.
Right.
And what
Yeah.
people could say or what they have already said, those jerks.
So if you guys weren't together, is there Miss Bloom right now?
Nah.
Nah. You sound so sad, bro.
No, I'm not saying.
You're just like, nah.
No, I'm cool.
What kind of qualities attract you to a woman?
I like a very business-minded woman, someone who's strong. I like somebody who has like her stuff together.
What if she doesn't like you singing to her music period is
That
not a
is
big
cool.
thing. Oh,
So
okay.
you prefer somebody who's
I
not
wanna
like, sing to me every
I wanna
day.
be with someone like that. We could like, you know, like build, like, you know, somebody that we can just like have a farm and grow crops together.
Like George Washington Carver, Black History Month.
I know, right? Well,
So appropriate.
tell me this, man. I want the people to really know Timothy Bloom on a musical level.
Okay.
Because I think your music is dope.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
And
Absolutely.
I want people to know when they hear your name, they're gonna hear that it's amazing music. But when I listen to your when you want people to listen to your music, how do you want them to feel? Like, what is it about your music that you want us to know?
I mean, when I create, it's it's God given. I just want people to know that it's very genuine. Like, there's no gimmicks behind it. Like, it's real love. Like, you know, from my past experiences, you know, and hopefully, like, these people can just relate. And, you know, this is what I used to do. When I used to love a record and I used to like a girl, what do you think I would do?
Sing to her, sing
Nope.
that record to her, play it for her.
Nope. I'll write the lyrics down, and that's my love letter.
Ah,
Wow,
dope.
smooth player. I
Right?
like it.
And I wouldn't tell them. It was a song. That was my game.
And then you would sing it. And would you ever tell them later,
I
like,
was
this
never.
is for you,
I
girl?
was never a singing type of dude to be like, "Hey, girl, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna hold you."
You
Wow.
never used your singing voice for a
Never.
girl, ever. Like, not even in like high school or middle school.
Wow.
Never.
You never sang to a
I
girl.
promise. Man to God, never.
Wow.
Are you ever gonna sing to a girl?
I just sang to you,
Oh, you're right.
woman.
We go together. Give me your hand. We go together.
You say to me,
now.
we go together.
right.
So stand in the way. Wait, what was it? Stand in the way. Yep. Stand in the way is a single that's already out now, but you have one coming up, right? Mm-hmm. Waiting for you.
Waiting on.
It's waiting on you.
You know, okay, so that's not really a single.
Okay.
That's just something I just wanted to put out.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I'm working on the next record. But I don't know. There was just something about that actual song. I just want to put this out. You know, and I could do that. You
Right.
know, because I'm like, you know, bam.
Come on, Beyonce.
I know.
Put out an album.
Beyonce. It's like, come on.
Put out an album. Don't tell nobody.
The internet is like so like it's there to like you know like you can put your art out and like
Right.
you know get to the people, and my music it's just you know it's a little older sounding you know, and I think Waiting on You just kind of like pulls in like the younger generation for some reason with the 808s
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
it's just a little bit more friendly for like you know people that have not heard the music, even to the point where like when we put Herbie in the video, a lot of people didn't know who Herbie was.
Right.
So like we're bringing that attention as well too, which educating a little bit.
So Waiting on You is going to be on the next album at all? Because it's not on the recent album.
I don't think so. It's
It's
just
just-
out.
it's just out.
Just gonna- bam, boom.
Done.
Who are some of the people that are going to be working with on your next album?
I don't know yet.
Come on, man.
I mean, we're gonna. I mean, I'm Herbie.
So
Okay.
you're doing a song, an actual song with her.
We're definitely
Wow.
gonna get in. Yeah,
That's good.
it's gonna be cool.
And the universe just told me Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe.
Yes.
Anyone else that you want to work with on the
I
album?
want to work with Gary Clark Jr. Dave Grohl.
Okay.
If Jeff Buckley was alive, I want to work with him.
Would you work with Lenny Kravitz? I see something with you too, man.
Lenny, yeah, for sure.
I would love that. But other than singing and doing your music, what other things that can we expect from you this year?
Yeah.
That's it. Like for right now, like I'm right now expecting to like wake up in the morning. You know, seriously. Like it's like I just want to like live throughout. You know, just live the moments that we're having right now, which are pretty amazing. So like when we get in the car and go to our little next moments,
Right.
like
The present is a gift.
the present
that.
is a gift, yeah, for sure. And I just like this. This is what I'm expecting right now right now to happen. That's it for me.
Right. By the way, what is this contraption on your arm?
My contraption.
Let me see. This
Oh,
contraption.
this is the I Am Pulse. This is Will I Am's like new like computer on your wrist thingy.
Hold it up for the camera. Let's see. So wait, hold on. What is? It's a computer. So you can like browse the internet.
It's a
and stuff?
phone.
It's a phone.
You can browse Instagram, Twitter.
Are you serious?
All that stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Wait a minute. So how do you talk on it like this?
You know what's
Hello?
so interesting? I called it, and I was like, oh wow, it's ringing. And it's like really clear. Like you can hear. Like it's like loud. It's like Bluetooth, and then it's like the little speaker. It's cool. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So
That is
like
so dope.
you're gonna be like walking, people gonna look at you like you're weird. Like yeah, so I was
Men in Black. Men in Black right there, bro. Are those out now? Come on now.
no, they're not out yet.
Ah.
You're fancy.
So because you, boom, you can get that.
No, that's not a boom. That's like, hey, just sprinkle a little bit
You know what?
Man.
I like to try that on.
here. Yeah.
Look at, give it back, Megan.
Oh, man.
Make sure you give it back.
Nice.
It's real cool. It's a cool gadget.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be really huge. I think Will.i.am came up with something like really pretty amazing.
This is cool. Don't touch my watch.
Oh, excuse me. Well, anyways, we're Waiting on You, which is not on good. Is going to be on either album, but you have one the next single coming out.
We're discussing that. So there's a song called For Love that could potentially be a single,
Okay.
and then there's another song called Woo, and then there's another song called Underneath My Skin. So we just want to make the
Right choice.
right choice here.
Okay. Which one are you leaning towards?
I don't even know yet.
And what's the name of this album?
Timothy Bloom.
Timothy Bloom.
Yeah, self-titled.
How come why did you decide for your second album? This is your second one, right? Or your third?
This is my first album.
Well, oh yeah, really? I was gonna ask you that because I saw like music that you put out in the past, and I thought that was your first album. So I thought, why wouldn't he call the first album Timothy Bloom? So you always just put your music out.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
that.
when I was signed to Interscope, we put out an EP called The Budding Rose.
Okay, maybe that's what I thought. And so now you've got your full album. How many songs?
Okay, so there's 14.
Okay. It's like, what are you like? It's like 14.
Okay, there was there was less than that, and then you wanted to add. No, I want this one.
This is a deluxe album.
Okay, cool.
And then last year, in the beginning of the year, I put out an album, and then I was like, okay, let's do a deluxe. I didn't decide that,
The powers that be.
exactly.
Well, I've seen all your stuff, man. We do our research here, man. So I've seen all your performances so far that I could find.
That's cool.
And I would definitely love to see you in person. So
You're seeing me in person right now. What are you talking about?
I mean, performing.
Performing.
Oh, yeah.
Performing, yeah. So February 17th, you're gonna be at the House of Blues. Is that still on?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You didn't know I knew that.
Yeah.
You
House
have-
of Blues in Los Angeles. For all of you
Los
listening
Angeles, yes.
across the world, sorry if you're not in LA, you can't see him on February 17th. But do you have any other places that you'll be?
I'm gonna be doing New York next week.
Music Cafe in April. Is that still on? Music Cafe, Apollo Music Cafe?
Yes. I'm doing the Apollo Cafe.
And you just perform at Sundance, right?
I did Sundance.
Nice.
I did. I'm doing Jenny's,
Oh.
the Red Rooster
Yeah.
in
Okay.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're having fun.
You just traveling, man. So can we go to House of Blues? Is BHL
All
invited
day.
to House of Blues?
Done.
We
Dude.
better be, because that's the only way you're going to get this back.
You're so crazy, girl. And he looking like, wait, you for real?
He's like, wait.
Wait,
hold on.
you for real?
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Wow, man. Well, what can we find you on social media?
My handlers. Twitter is at Timothy Bloom. Instagram at T Bloom. And my Facebook is Timothy Bloom. Like, you could do like the little Google thing and be like Timothy Bloom. And bam.
Boom, you pop up, Google me.
I hope so.
Right.
Yes.
So you reply back to people, man?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Yes, I do.
cool. Let's make sure.
Wonderful.
I got in a fight with one of my fans. Not a fight, but like
A Twitter fight?
Twitter fight.
Yeah,
No.
Twitter beef?
not even a beef.
DM?
What is it?
Oh.
She got mad at me because I didn't respond to her. It's like, wait, I'm sorry. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
I know, right?
I don't even know you. What?
Was
So
she
you-
happy about that, though, that you responded finally?
No,
That didn't work?
no. It's like I'm like, yeah, I'm here, I'm present. Like, I'm trying the best that I can. I don't want to like reach
Did she
out to
unfollow you,
everybody.
bro? Did she unfollow you?
No,
Oh,
she didn't
see.
follow.
There you good.
She's
Good.
probably happy.
Well, give her a shout out right now. You remember
Yeah.
You remember her handler?
No, we don't need to talk
Mine?
about her.
Hers.
Hers?
Yes, you remember her Twitter? Give her a shout out.
No.
He's like,
That's what
nah.
she get for
I
being
can't remember. I
rude.
can't remember my favorite gospel song. My first.
Where can we find you at, Cortez?
Oh man, you can find me on all social media at Cortez G West on the Twitter, on the on Instagram, Facebook. Find me all everywhere. You can also follow us. We actually love calling you guys supporters because we support you as well. We don't do the fans and all that kind of stuff. We love supporters. Follow us on BHL Online. I just had a crazy tongue talk right there.
Crazy.
Right.
I want to swallow, but I couldn't. so I couldn't really do it. But also, guys, make sure you also support us on BHL Online on Instagram and also Twitter. Where can we find you, Megan?
Yes, you can find me, Megan Thomas, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Meg Scoop, like scoop of ice cream. And as always, you can follow us on Black Hollywood Live on YouTube. Just search Black Hollywood Live or go to youtube.com/Black Hollywood Live.
5 stars.
Check out all of our shows. Make sure you comment because we love reading your comments and talking to you and interacting with
Yes.
you. And make sure you can even tell us who you want to see next. On Next.
Boom. That's how we got Timothy.
Yeah.
'Cause of y'all.
Because of y'all. All right, until next week. Bye-bye.
Black History Month.
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in.
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.